Hello everybody. Today we revisit an old buddy of mine and his old buddy of his truck. So some of you might remember this one. It looked a little different, and I'll put a link in the description as far as how he got this truck in which condition. And you know, you might remember some of the snow on the ground. This is probably about 6 months about 6 months ago. So I'm filming this beginning of September. Probably not gonna post for a few weeks, but definitely there was a lot of snow. And now he spent the last, let's see, few months, this was a combination of him doing the work himself, and obviously getting some other folks involved on the professional side. But man, this thing came out quite nicely, and the damage was fixed. I remember some damage here. I think here in the front, that's all nice and fixed. Some of the striping came off. The interior, which we're gonna look at, definitely came a long way. And I'm having a hard time capturing this whole thing in one frame because just how huge this thing is. All right, so Scott, why don't you fill us in about some of the high points as far as what you've done to this thing?
I will preface first, when you said just at the beginning of the video, you said it was my buddy's, it was my dad, it was my dad's truck.
Yes. So, thank you for correcting.
And he used it for construction, so it's kind of beat up. This was the biggest thing. This whole fender was smashed.
Yep, remember that?
This is fiberglass. I actually found this used in Indiana for 150 bucks.
Okay.
A new one is like 300, and doesn't come with the lights and the mounting hardware. So like this was actually decent condition for 150.
And it was black too, or painted?
No, they painted it.
Painted it. Okay.
I don't do a lot of body work. I don't do.
Gotcha.
It would look horrible if I did it. And yeah, it had the stripes. You can kind of see the tape line right here.
I see.
It had the red, white, and blue stripe right here. So when we replaced the fender, my brother didn't like the stripes for whatever reason. I would have kept them. Okay. But he paid the guy to just kind of paint over, sand the stripes off, paint over it. Good. You probably didn't know the roof also. The roof was full of surface rust.
No, you know what? I didn't even think I captured that. So but no rust here.
Yeah, well, we had the roof painted.
I'm having deja vu of checking 15 passenger vans.
Yeah, right?
For hail damage.
Step up, check the roof.
Yes. Okay.
I did the wheel covers. Those were driving me crazy because the original video, it didn't have the trim rings or the center caps.
Okay, nice.
Found those on eBay and Amazon.
And these are a lot harder to steal than on a town car, just popping them off with your finger.
Yes, there's 8 little bolts, plastic retainers.
So you have to be really dedicated to steal that.
I replaced a mirror, and in the first video, this mirror was smashed.
Okay.
You look at the interior in a second.
Yep.
We'll start it up in a minute. I did the exhaust leak. It had the exhaust manifold was leaking horribly.
I think I remember them making some weird noise.
Just like a loud ticking noise. I had that fixed.
Okay.
Other than that, the stripes, the fender, we added. My brother found these online too. These are original looking badges. It didn't have anything. He just kind of liked the look of it, which is fine. I don't mind it. He had this too, because it is a Silverado optioned truck, so he found these stickers.
Okay.
It's a sticker. He had that. Put those on. This fender we had the stripes taken off. That fender was replaced. The roof was painted. This fender was painted too, because there was a chunk of fiberglass missing down here, so the guy fixed that as well. There's a lot of
yeah, the little stuff. Okay, you got.
There's a lot. It's not perfect. There's a lot of dings and dents still that aren't. I just don't have the money.
Yeah, but you're not trying to create a museum piece. You're trying to create a good-looking, functional truck
that's broken.
You can use for fun.
And these trucks, you'll see anyone that knows these trucks, you're always gonna find one with a smashed fender. Everyone just smashes the fenders. I don't know why. I personally never have. One of the reasons I'm attached to this truck is because my dad had one that was very similar to this. Actually, that was a 1990 that he had in high school. He had in high school. This is a 93. It's almost identical. Black, tinted windows, all the same stuff. So I learned how to drive kind of on a truck like this.
Okay, all right. And you got this one just for this truck?
Amazon, yes. I like that. It was a good price. I liked it.
There. Well, we're not gonna lift it, but yeah, no,
No.
it's nice and it's nice.
I'm
and
gonna
clean.
take this drop-in liner out.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be hauling much, and it just retains water. Like water gets under there. I got all these little lights working.
These are regulation, right? Because of the width, or no? Or is it just for looks?
It's for looks.
For looks.
A commercial truck, maybe in some states.
No, but I think because of the width of these, maybe.
It isn't that wide.
Yeah. No.
This is probably
Okay.
8 feet wide tops, and I mean a commercial truck has to be like
I think it's like 10 feet.
It's like 10 and a half feet.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
It just
okay.
looks like a
Yeah, I mean, in
commercial
this thing
style.
and in this
the chicken
thing,
lights up there.
Yeah, I like that. They just turn on with the headlights, or there's a separate switch?
No, you turn on with the parking lights.
Okay. There you go. Yep. All working. All right, let's take a look at the interior. So I know you told me you've done some work, and I do remember some of the things you mentioned, but guys, look at this. And it's still, it has that smell. It has the car, like the proper car smell of that era.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so.
I did the
headliners.
New fabric on the overhead console, new fabric on the
Was it like
visors.
custom work? Like somebody did that for you?
It wasn't an upholstery guy.
Okay.
I would, if I did it again, it would look horrible. Getting the fabric onto the foam card, you got to do it right, or it looks horrible. And it was a good price. The guy didn't, I think it was $250 for all this, and I can't beat it.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I got the interior lights working. The radio
So you were just telling me right off a camera where a short with these lights created a problem with those lights.
It would blow the fuse. 'Cause the vanity lights, the dome lights, and the radio were all in the same fuse.
Yeah. So by him identifying this, now these don't work, but because I'm guessing
I haven't chased it. There's a short in those wires in this. I haven't chased that any further.
Okay.
I'd rather have a radio and dome lights than vanity lights.
Think so.
I'll get to
You're not going to check your beauty in here at nighttime?
No, I don't have hair to check.
All right. All these.
That's a cousin. That's my homemade fix. The door card is still very loose.
That's fine.
I took it out, and a lot of it's just old 90s cardboard and plastic that's all broken.
Wait, what is this? 93? 93, okay.
The dash, I still have not replaced the dashboard. It's gotten worse. It didn't self-heal.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay, I remember that.
I feel like every pothole I hit, it cracks more. And it's typical of these trucks. I'll get around to it, because this whole thing has to come out. It's all one piece. Like, this pod comes out, but then all of this is one piece, and I just haven't gotten around to it.
Okay.
It's gonna be a big hassle.
Okay, yep, I remember this. I think I think in the original video, I tried to find a picture online with what would go here, and I think it's just a mooring compass. Oh, this is where the original radio lives?
You mentioned it in the original video.
Oh, man.
It's a small, it's a 90s goofy little radio.
Okay.
And then if the truck was equipped new with a tape player
it will
and
go
an equalizer, the tape player and equalizer went there.
Okay, so this is like an afterthought place. Okay.
Kind of, yeah. And it's just a bizarre little radio that goes there.
Okay.
Bizarre in the sizing of it, I guess.
And I wonder if this, because I can't imagine the auto climate control type of deal would go standard. So I think they have. That's it. So this was standard on all these things.
It doesn't have auto. That's why these.
Oh,
90s,
you're right.
The 90s are becoming the new classic, because prior to this, trucks were just used for work. Like, this is the first time. You had fabric on the whole door. You had digital display for your temperature, HVAC.
Okay.
It was just a lot more creature comforts.
I gotcha.
The generation before this was all just,
work.
That's it.
Oh, these are some. All right. Why don't we? Do you have time to drive this thing?
Yeah.
Right. I would prefer that you drive it.
I was gonna say, if you wanted to drive it, get a video of me driving.
No.
It's like driving a limo.
I don't want to be that guy.
At some point, you got to get a picture of the town car next to this for comparison. For people to say, "Oh man, a town car's a big car." Like your wife, you tell your wife, "Here, this is a big car."
Yeah. Well, why don't we, when we come back here? I mean, I parked right there, and you would just stop next to it for a second. And I also just got information that these were basically found as blanks at some key guy with some locksmith. So these do carry the kind of the original looking keys, which, we had our first car in the United States I want to say 89 Oldsmobile Calais Supreme. So yeah, it had these type of keys. Wow, it's all coming back.
It's like I said, I just happened to find an old time locksmith.
Yeah, no, it's
that
good.
had a shoebox full of these.
Okay.
Because otherwise, you just get the blank one. It just this kind of gives you.
This is where it's all at.
Come on, that's.
I know, classic.
Was it Mark of Excellence?
Oh yeah, Mark of Excellence. All right, let's go. Let me hop in on the other side and. Alright. Oh. Let's see. Now this I will have to turn down because of copyright stuff.
Shockingly, the air conditioning did work when we got the truck.
Okay.
Yeah, this was all part of the same fuse. Like these two little map lights didn't work. None of it worked when I got it.
No, but this is nice.
So I don't have the wire plugged in. It grounds to the body, so I just didn't hook it up.
That should be the least of your worries.
I know. It's any viewers will notice the cardboard underneath the truck is the same cardboard from 6 months ago.
Oh, okay.
I don't like oil stains on my driveway. Call me crazy.
So
I have not fixed the oil leak.
Okay, so I was just gonna say, so there's still. By the way, there's the good old town car there.
That little town car.
Yeah, you can put it in the bed. Oh yeah. Even like sitting here, it feels like you're on a battleship.
It's just so much more comfortable than that.
Oh yeah.
Again, in the previous video, there was a 1990 single cab in the background in the garage. I got rid of that truck, and that one was just a single cab. There's no room. This come on.
Oh yeah. Obviously being used for family duty.
Yeah. Kids love riding it.
Does your wife want you to get rid of it, or she's okay with it?
She knows it was my dad's.
Oh, okay.
She lets it go for that. If I had like gone out and bought it on my own or something like that, yeah, that would not have gone well. Because it takes up the whole drive. It won't fit in the garage. It doesn't fit.
Okay.
But it being my dad's, this was his style. Again, this is almost identical to what he had when I was in high school.
Oh,
Dash is next.
Yeah, just riding in it. Yeah, it's smooth. It's quiet on the inside.
It's very comfortable driving. Well, to me, it drives. It's like a car. It's a longer and wider car.
What, like 12 miles a gallon?
If that.
If that, okay.
You can Google. I think it's. When it was advertised, I think it might have been like 10.
Okay. On a good day with...
You can watch the gas gauge move, let's put it that way. Like, when you're driving, like if I drive and sit in traffic, I'll leave for work, and when I get to work, the needle is visibly moving.
Okay. So this is more... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. 3-speed or 4-speed?
4.
4-speed, okay.
4th being overdrive, so if you want to call that a speed.
3 plus overdrive. Okay. Alrighty. What is it? 85 mile an hour speedometer.
Yeah.
So probably a safe 70.
No, I mean,
no, 80?
You can bury the needle, but it's a lot of weight to be moving, and it doesn't react. It better be in a straight line, and it's not going to stop quick.
Oh yeah, that's so. But yeah, I mean, sitting here, I don't know if my seat is all the way back or not. Oh no! Oh wow, no. So you were what? 6'4"?
6'3".
6'3". Okay. Comfy?
Super comfy.
Okay. I mean, the seats are super comfy, but for me, this is, yeah, like I wouldn't be able, on a town car, I move the seat, I'm 5'11", I move the seat all the way back to be comfy, and then the pedals all the way forward. And I am comfortable, I'm not hurting for space, but for a big sedan, I do wish that there was more space in the back. But here, like if I had the seat, I think at this point all the way back, and yeah, like I couldn't.
And look behind you.
Oh yeah,
most cars you put the seat all the way back.
Oh
and
yeah,
the back seat becomes.
Oh no, I could definitely sit even behind you or behind myself. Yep.
I'll go around the block because then I can pull up next to the town car.
Okay.
There's size comparison. And that clicking noise it's all this plastic.
I realize. Yeah.
Crazy.
It's all right.
It gets worse. Like it wasn't even that. Every pothole you hit, it just starts cracking more. It's
almost like you need to like lubricate the plastic to keep it from.
No, it's just cheap. Oil leak is next. Yeah. But like we've said, it's something I can take the kids out. I can go to the car show in this. There's some people that like them. It's to me,
Well, if you get another car, you can haul it too.
Exactly.
If you get that collector's car you want.
Yeah, right. That my wife might have something to say. Should get rid of one. Get rid of the truck.
There we go. So yeah, let me just quickly hop out just to take a quick take.
Right.
Yep. Oh, and then the smell. So check this out. So anybody who thinks just a little bit forward. Okay, good. So check this out. All right, so there we go. Okay, so about the same, right? But then look at this. It's like another smart car that's behind it. Oh yeah. There's that. Let me run to the front. And there's that Lexus I also filmed. So, oh yeah. There we go. So. Yeah, it's a little longer. By like probably 2 feet. Alright. Well, everybody, I hope you like it. I sure do. Well, I'm not into trucks, not into pickup trucks or anything like that, but just because I'm not into SUVs doesn't mean I can't appreciate it. Just because I'm not in the truck doesn't mean I can't appreciate it and enjoy the experience. So, and there's that Lexus I filmed. God, I think this was last year already.
Yeah.
Man, time flies. Nice parking job, by the way.
Narrow street.
Okay.
That's with the carriage walk. That's the little section there.
Okay.
Anyhow.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, maybe I don't live in this neck of the woods.
All good. Let's see the driveway. I'm actually gonna wash. I was gonna wash it, and then I had other stuff going on today. So
It's gonna rain, I think.
I'll check the weather then.
All right, everybody. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time.